Okay, this is video number 10 of the Quotes of Ayn Rand, greatest female philosopher who ever lived. Here she's talking about creativity. She says the great creators, the thinkers, the artists, the scientists, the inventors, they stood alone against the men of their time. Every great thought was opposed. Every great invention was denounced. The first motor was considered foolish. The airplane was considered impossible. But the men of unborrowed vision went ahead. They suffered and they paid, but they won. That's one thing too. See, the public tends to be completely ignorant of everything. And they also tend to think that all of these great scientists are working together, trying to come up with better things to help them. That's completely wrong. No one gives a rat's tail about the public. The public is considered scum, illiterate, morons, peasants who don't even deserve to live. I mean, just so you should know the truth, okay? That is the attitude about the public amongst the higher ups. And also, nobody's trying to help you, okay? You know, the reason why fluoride is in your water and your toothpaste is not because they're trying to help you, okay? You know, if somebody poisons your water, that means they don't like you. Or this aluminum is in your water. That's not a coincidence, okay? So that's why you need to understand that nobody cares about you, nobody likes you, nobody respects you. Because once you get that, then you realize, well, gee, no one's looking out for me. I better learn how to take care of myself. That's number one. Number two, all the money is focused on how to make more money. Do you think it's a coincidence that the so-called war on cancer, since 1972, Nixon initiated? Why is it that they found almost nothing since that time? Why is it that all the med school books are still based on the DNA mutation theory called the SMT, somatic mutation theory, when it's completely stupid? It has the least supporting evidence out of the major cancer theories. The metabolic theory has tons of information. And then the subtypes of the metabolic theory, the cell suppression theory, the fungal infection theory, they've got a lot of good information supporting them. So what I'm trying to say is, but they're completely ignored and neglected by the academic medical community. Why? Because they haven't figured out how to make money off them. So they keep pushing the SMT theory, and they can't come up with anything because it's the wrong theory. And they don't want to try the other theories until they can figure out how to make money off them. Well, you need to know that, because what that means is it's going to be a long time before they ever come up with anything, if they ever do, for cancer. And when something promising comes along, like 3-bromopyruvate, they smash it down and refuse to fund it. So what is that? Okay, anyways, you need to know that, because then you understand how the word really works. Okay, Ayn Rand continues on creativity. His truth was his only motive. He held his truth above all things. His vision, his strength, his courage came from his own spirit. It is the secret of their creative power, that it was self-sufficient, self-motivated, self-generated. He had lived for himself. And only by living for himself was he able to achieve the things which are the glory of mankind. Such is the nature of achievement. The innovator is the one who challenges the established way. He is needed for progress. Dogmatic guild socialism blocks progress. So yeah, the people who are trying to help you, they're typically individuals who know they're right and they're committed to what they're trying to do, like Caldwell Esselstyn, John McDougall, T. Colin Campbell, okay? People like that. And they usually know they're just going to get screwed and hassled, okay? People like me, okay? There's no reward for doing this except the satisfaction of knowing you're right and trying to prove it. And also, a lot of what you think is technological achievement is not really being achieved to help you. It's like all this BS about, oh, isn't Steve Jobs a wonderful innovator? No, Steve Jobs and the whole cell phone, that's just a way to track you like an animal. The reason why cell phones get all this promotion is because they control you. The reason why electric cars get all this promotion is because they're going to be used to control you. You don't see things that empower you being promoted by big money, big corporations, big internet. No. All right. Ayn Rand continues. The creator is the man who stands alone. The creator is the man who disagrees. The creator is the man who swims against the current. He is needed for progress. The truth is only for those who seek it. A culture is made or destroyed by its articulate voices. Yeah, that's why I'm out here. Even though I'm totally shadow banned and censored, I'd rather have, just a couple viewers, a couple hundred viewers than have no viewers, even though the high-fat, phony BS artists will have millions of viewers. It's better than nothing. So the truth is still alive. It's on ventilator, oxygen support, but at least it's alive. Okay, Ayn Rand continues. Argument from intimidation is a confession of intellectual impotence. Modern art is an enormous fraud. The basic need of the creator is independence. It demands total independence in function and motive. To a creator, all relations with men are secondary. Men have been taught that it is a virtue to agree with others, but the creator is the one who disagrees. Men have been taught that it is a virtue to stand together, but the creator is the man who stands alone. Yeah, it's going to have to usually be somebody who's a little bit cantankerous, somebody who is a little bit antisocial, quite frankly, because, isn't it social to go along with the high-fat phonies and all their bullshit? Oh, look at this. Chocolate is good for you. Omega-6 oil is good for you. Wow, I just hadn't really looked at the paper so closely. Oh, BS, okay? It's sort of like, you live your life, you want to do something good, something useful, leave a positive legacy. You don't want to be another sellout scumbag. There's so many of them. But, it's not hard. Everybody, needs money, needs to pay their bills, needs to support their family. But, you want to do something good. And the only way you can do something good is tell the truth. But unfortunately, when you tell the truth, then you get your ass kicked. You get ostracized, exiled, banished. But that's the only way the truth, can be developed.